Things to upgrade players. Entering play. Yes. Entering. Attention pop. Enter. Team adjust lineup. Things to do. You have 5 options. Set season goal is selected.
Putting it down for that. Time I was down and out. Had to bring grinding back. Doing the drills and working the wheel you're grinding at. You know what it be. Playing this here for the keeps. Had to make off with a feast. A family to feed. Third cold with a trophy should be.
My team. Adjust lineup.
Breathe down with the game now. They're here with a lane now.
Lineup. WR2 you have 3 options. Ability. Undefined is undefined is selected. Entering. Thing. Start. Advance. Play. Start. Improve. Start. Set season goal. Team adjust. My team. Depth. Roster. Depth chart. Entering. Depth. AHD selected. WR selected. Depth 1. Morale. Speed rating 86. T select. LT selected. Enter things. Upgrade players. Entering player upgrades screen. Yes. Entering. Attention pop. Entering. Options. Lead Superstar X. Team adjust. Things to. Team my team. Adjust lineup. Lineup. FU. WR2 you have 3 options. Ability. Undefined is undefined is selected. Undefined is undefined is selected. Undefined is selected. Undefined is selected. WR1 you have 3 options. TO abilities. Undefined is selected. LG you have 3 options. J Peters 8. LT you have 3 options. L John abilities. Undefined is selected.
Shining, white diamonds, Miley Cyrus, private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish, masterpiece, body.
Undefined is offense QB you have 3 options. R Cunningham 99 overall is selected. Undefined is selected. Undefined is selected. Undefined is selected. Offense QB F RG you have 3 options. D Brooks 9 abilities. Undefined is selected.
That's when I'm honest. Penthouse building reach heaven's heights. Now that's what you call a God complex. Remember the days I was down low when it was out cold, but I went out and got it. Look at my milestones, man.
RT you have 3 options. J Ronian 97 defense. Defensely you have 3 options. Asterisk white 9. DT2 you have 2 options. D Graham 88 overall is selected. D Gray you have 3 DT1 you CB2 you have 2 offense. Offense QB you have 3 options. R Cunningham 99 overall is selected. Entering franchise hub screen adjust lineup. Things to do you have advanced new ability unlock is selected. Play team adjust lineup. Lineup FWR2 you have 3 options. Ability undefined is undefined is selected. Offense QB you have 3 options. R Cunningham 99 overall. AHQ you have 3 options. R enter upgrade players. Entering player yes. Entering attention pop. Entering franchise team my team adjust lineup. Line up offense Q. WR2 you have 3 options. Ability. Undefined is undefined is selected.
I'm ready to race. No, I don't fear none. I'm stuck in my ways. They say I'm the chosen one to see them.
Offense QB you have 3 options. R Cunningham 99 overall is selected. WR1 you have 3 options. T Owens 9. Abilities. Undefined is selected. Offense QB you have 3 options. R2 you have 3 options. Jeronium RG you have 3 options. P groups 9. Ability. Undefined is selected. 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 Enter thing. Play conference championship. Entering. Searching pop-up. Searching for opponent. If opponent is not found, invite will be. Entering. Team select screen with thread. Edit uniform. Enter. Jersey. Nike away pants selected. Advanced. Advanced. L. Defensive. Keep. 5D pet. D. Pedersen entering edit uniforms. Uniform name option is set to current tone. Edit uniforms submenu. Ready. .46 defense, edit, enter, ready.
Just north of the Delaware Expressway and east of Broad Street, we find ourselves at Lincoln Financial Field in South Philly. Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a classic in store between the Dallas Cowboys and the Philadelphia Eagles. Two teams fighting for one berth in Super Bowl 55 in Tampa. Let's do it. It's NFC Championship time. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. And the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. 33-yard line. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Flushed out right. And he's got Ezekiel Elliott. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Prescott now from the 50. Eluding the pressure right. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
A 2nd and 10. A very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. He goes full extension, and he's got it. His first catch in this NFC Championship game, and it's a 1st down.
16 yards.
Prescott from the gun. Flush to his right. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Forget about the storylines of being intimidated in the playoffs on the road. I mean, that was pretty clinical right there.
Yeah, they didn't treat it like it was a playoff game in January, did they?
No.
That felt much more like, hey, we're back in August, running a few drills in the practice field. They seem unaffected by what they're facing in this one.
And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys.
Cowboys 7, Eagles nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. The offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. Now they try the right side here. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Here's 2nd and 8. Escaping the pressure right. That's caught by Jackson. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Right side caught by Jackson. Touchdown, Philadelphia! Deshaun Jackson, 42 yards. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, and that fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
5-yard line. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. On 1st and 10, Prescott. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. 11 yards and a Cowboy 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Cowboy 1st down.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. He'll buy some time right. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
On 2nd down, Prescott again. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get an advantage that way.
And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. These two teams all tied after one.
The score tied 7-7.
And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. 3rd and goal here. A big play brewing in this NFC title game. Now Prescott. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. Here's Prescott. Looking for his tight end, Witten, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And a short return to the 6-yard line. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range, but boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they work this out past the 25. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
They were backed up to start the drive, but how about that aggressiveness? Firing it downfield right away. Nice job there getting out towards what would have been their normal starting position.
They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
On the run, he'll let it go deep, right? And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
Well, big plays have been a hallmark of this offense all season, so there was no reason to think that it wouldn't continue here in this title game. Obviously, the magnitude of the event not getting to them early.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Dancing to his left. He'll try and run it. 2 minutes remain in the first half of this NFC Championship. And a reminder, folks, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports Halftime Report coming up shortly. The coach with us, as always, as he will start to look ahead to Super Bowl 53.
Check. Lucky.
And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. He'll get a couple yards on that one, and it'll give him a fresh set of downs. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Flushed out right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And the Eagles are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll try to run this one in. And this time he is in. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Eagles have taken the lead.
Good.
Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 14-7. So time it up for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. Room to run at the 50. Still going inside the 30. So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Championship. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
17-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace.
He's got him in, complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. It's a big play there for the Eagles. 55 yards. Back to throw now on first down. Buying time to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Well, Charles, in the past, a lot of people called this offense one-dimensional.
I think you did.
Well,
I think it was you.
I'll be honest, I did. I think the fan base is hoping with this young rookie that they can put some wrinkles in this offense like we just saw.
I think you're exactly right, because we did have that discussion that what we've seen in the past from them, they needed to broaden, and they have done it here. Look at what he's bringing to their offense, and now as a defensive coordinator, you've got some extra work to do to prepare for him and their offense.
And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends, who you would think could absorb that contact.
So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the 3rd quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it?
Down, Cowboys.
Prescott on first down. And he hits Jason Witten, the tight end. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Now a first down throw complete downfield. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. It's a gain of 35. From the red zone now, Prescott. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick 6? Because what happens a lot of the time...
Entering, attention, pop up, the connection to your peer has been lost. Exit game.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some
Enter.
things in the
Play
brain.
conference championship is selected.
How I got her, how I did it. Yeah, spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Can I kick it?
Train play train play conference championship is selected.
Can I
Advance week.
people acting different, so I asked, can I? Hey, could count on my power, hey, look at my
Team adjust lineup.
It was way back then, could claim what you saw, but you weren't with us. The higher the climb, the harder the fall, but how did you get up? I done got rich and went broke, then got rich again, just a little hiccup. I done been ballin' this pickup. Remember me being so bummy and being so hungry, I had to eat gristle. Ay, how did the lady go miss? Ay, her she was magic, she mixed. Met her at one of the functions, we caught her the rhythm, she caught up a friend, they kissed and we dipped it, and that's how we kicked it. Let me explain what I did, can I kick it? Hold on, yeah, I got some rings and a range, can I kick it? Yeah, don't ask me a thing, how I got her, how I
I did it. Yeah.
Things to play conference. Entering, searching pop-up, searching for opponent. If opponent is not found, invite will be. Entering, team select, red, edit unit, helmet, advanced.
Can I kick it? People acting different, so I asked, can I? Before I went live, they ain't know what I was. Ain't no one alive that could do what I does. Wait, need a light year just to catch my buzz. Need Sprite here just to catch my cup. Now they don't really talk about us.
Heidi Pedersen selected.
Honestly, they ain't never seen
Ready.
What's love to a guy with a bag? What's heart to a guy with some cash? What's pain to a guy that's mad?
Nick J. Judge selected. Fight. No. Laura. Defensive playbook. S10. 3 to 46 selected. Edit. Entering edit. Ready.
Got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her. How I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half. Had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Pain. Can I kick it? Just the flex. I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I asked, can I?
The city of Philadelphia is one of rich history and passion, and you can always count on the latter when you step inside Lincoln Financial Field. Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a classic in store between the Dallas Cowboys and the Philadelphia Eagles. For a chance to come back to this very stadium in 2 weeks' time, we are off and running in the NFC Championship. Tackled just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. The offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. That one covers 29 yards. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Going right side here, and that's complete. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd.
And on 3rd down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back. They'll look to throw here. This is intercepted. Picked off at the 35. Nobody ever wants the interception on the opening drive to happen, but when it happens in the playoffs, it feels like it's a bigger deal. What a rough start.
And how about these visitors? The defense just went right on the field and seized momentum. You know, almost like they're saying, okay, no one expects us to win this one. Let's go ahead and give them a shock early. Took the ball from the home team and put them in the hole.
Because this crowd, one of the best in the league, especially this time of year, it's going to be tough to take them out of it, but that's a heck of a start. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. And the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And he'll get this up to about the 40. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
At the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Prescott now. Being chased out left. And this is caught by Witten, the tight end. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. Prescott to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there.
83.
So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process.
1st down.
A 1st down carry by Elliott. Malcolm Jenkins up to make the stop. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott sliding out of the pocket. And this one complete to Witten over the middle. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
No score.
That's out to the left and complete. And he's got some space here. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. His first catch in this NFC Championship game, and it's a 1st down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. This has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. Another try after the 1st down sack. Prescott. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Complete to
A 22-yard touchdown grab. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Things could just not have started any better for them. They get the turnover, the football right away, able to capitalize on offense for 6.
And we're talking about setting a tone in any game, right? The first points of a ball game. How about during the playoffs? Vitally important, and they've done that in this one.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
at their own 19-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. A throw left side to start the drive is complete. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Out of the gun now on third down. And he connects with Ertz. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. A big play there for the Eagles on third down. And even 40 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Forced out to his left. He's going to take off with it. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down. 2 minutes remain in the first half of this NFC Championship.
16-yard line.
And a reminder, folks, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report coming up shortly. The coach with us, as always, as he will start to look ahead to Super Bowl 53. Blitz coming, and down he goes. This has been a pretty sizable drive. They've had some success. Finally, the defensive coordinator found some success of his own.
I think he just simply said enough of that. Okay, they've moved the ball well. We need to force the issue from our end, and that's exactly what he did.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That is caught at the 7. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
Kicker on
from 19 yards away. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
Ties the game at 7.
So only even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10. At their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
Steps away to his left. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
On 2nd down, Elliott. And very little room to maneuver. He'll get this down to about the 39. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. Dancing to his left. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. They'll run on 1st down. It's Elliott. And he stopped immediately there.
Ezekiel
officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Throwing on 2nd down. Prescott. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete.
Ezekiel
The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
Jenkins on the coverage.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. The Cowboys will turn it over now to Dan Bailey for the field goal try. From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. And this one is right down the middle. So a big play before the end of the half to get them into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Championship as we get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Entering, cancel pop-up waiting for your peer to resume online game, cancel.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
To throw is Prescott. Flushed out right. Going right side, he has Witten. And he goes out right around the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
That catch good for only a couple.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 41, Prescott eluding the pressure right. And that's caught inside the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A gain there of 30 big ones. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Prescott yet again, buying time to his left. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 10 more there and another 1st down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. Flush to his right. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. It's good to make it 17-7.
Makes the score Cowboys 17, Eagles 7.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now...
It got his man complete. And he will finally be taken down, but not before he reaches the 38.
For an Eagle.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now here's a throw that's complete. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Cowboys' 30-yard line.
And he rifles one incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone. that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
This Cowboy defense looked ready for that third down pass. Brings up fourth.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Being chased out left. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Eagles unable to convert there on fourth. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown...
A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. On the run, he'll let this go deep. And that's caught inside the 30. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. We're in the third quarter of the NFC title game. This is 2nd and 10. Escaping the pressure right. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. This is good for a 1st down. His 2nd grab of this NFC Championship bout.
7-yard line.
And they give this time to the tailback. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. They'll try to run this one in. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Eagles have cut it back within a score. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game.
Makes the score Cowboys 17. Eagles 14.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And the pressure mounting with every passing minute. It's palpable right now. They're on top in the 4th quarter, clinging to that lead. A potential Super Bowl berth resting on their ability to manage the clock and manage that small lead. Flushed out right. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
3rd down.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. The Cowboys will go. Prescott. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive? The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. He's going to air one out. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
11 yards there. 1st down.
1st down, Cowboys.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Eluding the pressure right. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Throwing again. Prescott on 2nd and 10. He's got his man on the crossing route. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Complete.
A big play there. 44 yards. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. And they're able to up the lead by 1 more.
Makes the score Cowboys 24, Eagles 14.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they are in need of points here, no doubt about that. With a Super Bowl berth on the line and trailing here in the 4th quarter. This possession, gigantic. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a 1st down. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. 1st down, and he gets out of bounds.
You have to like the play calling because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and incompletions to use the clock.
Here's a throw off the scramble, and that's complete out left. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. Now a dump off here complete. And he's got a 1st down there after a gain of about 12 as the clock will stop right now for the 2-minute warning. Again, he'll drop to throw. Forced out to his left. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Flush to his right. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. He was trying to find Deshaun Jackson that time. And it's 3rd down. Oh, no, he lost the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. He's at the 40. And that should just about do it. They return it to the end zone, sealing it with a defensive touchdown.
Lining up for the point after.
So, and now they're going to fake it. And that one goes virtually nowhere. Tried to fake extra point, but nothing comes of it.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
It's so risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Escaping the pressure right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that may be a I
think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. Picked off near the 26, and his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30-yard
line.
And they will take a knee here. And yet again, this run game just continues to be completely shut off.
Completely stymied. I mean, they're trying to get some consistency, trying to find places to roam. They just haven't been there throughout this game.
Tonight's final
So,
score.
Charles, oh so close on one side to getting to that Super Bowl. Oftentimes, we just show the stage and the glitz and the glamour and the confetti. You sometimes forget about those guys going home. It's got to be tough.
It's got to be beyond tough because finding a way to steel yourself, make that resolve to come back and do it again because it took a lot of work just to get to this point. It's going to be a difficult offseason for them. Let's see how they bounce back.
Entering online connection survey. How would you rate the network connection quality during this game? Entering XP feedback screen. You have 22 options. Game day goals is selected.
Get out my way, Lil. Get out my way, Lil. She gon' put it on me, that's a lot of it. 4 coops, 4 seasons, drop the top of it. Bust down, but my wrist, time to talk a lot of.
Entering player upgrades screen. Entering warning pop-up. Are you sure you want to quit franchise mode? No. Yes.
You ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit. I can't hear the hate, got a lot of it. Take these bands to
Entering main menu screen. Don't miss out.
me, I wish I had 2 necks. I got homies that can sleep without 2. I got homies that can sleep without. Gucci and Chanel, I got a lot of it. Walk up in the spot like, hey, what popping in. Gon' pop it for me cause I'm rich and popping in. Yeah. Drip. Little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit. She gon' put it on me, that's a lot of it. 4 coops, 4 seasons, drop the top a bit. Bust down, but my wrist, time to talk a lot of. I got both my girls head to toe designer. Drip. Little bit.
Online head-to-head. Entering online hub screen, you have 5 options, with matches selected. Depth chart. Entering. Pen. Packer select. FD select. UB S. Slot 3. F. Slot. Dub. Slot 5. T select. Art. Select. Slot. Hold select.
Let me feel myself a little bit.
Slot.
Little bit. You ain't talking big.
Slot. ML. Slot. Hold. Slot. Select. Slot. Break. Slot. CB select. Slot 5. Slot 4. FS selected.
I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. Now I get it go.
Slot 3. Slot.
Prime time over grind game over time's up.
Slot 3. SS slot. SS select.
Put my team on my back. Did what I could, what I had.
Slot 2. FS slot.
Do it like me. All my winners on repeat.
Slot SUG
Never take a loss.
Slot.
40 autos on the truck. I had a dream in the stuff. Living my life cause we young.
Slot. Play friend.
So I be hella low key.
Entering next.
Struggle turn me to a beast.
Next. Hash underscore. Entering. Create game screen. You have 7 options. The big option is set to 1. Is select. Entering. Online /T. Green Bay. Red. Edit uniform. Alt. Jersey. Green Bay Packers selected. 2000s alternate jersey selected. Advanced. Entering advanced settings screen. Offensive. Flores. LV John. Defensive play.
Ain't it crazy how them tables turn? You can fold it, you
Big
can change.
change.
I'm a real one, so I ain't concerned. I'm fully built for
Wash.
this life.
Clear selected.
I don't believe all the hype.
Defensive playbook. Mia Flores. Edit uniform submenu.
On site, red breed, red tight, set the bar, take flight. Yeah, I've been grinding since a young and they told me my timing was coming. I've been hustling with no fun and forget all the fame, get the money. I'm out in LA where it's sunny. I've been eating since a young and since we ain't have food in our tummy. The life we was living ain't funny, but you cannot take nothing from me. Put that on my mama, my daughter, my cousin, my brother, I'll show you. Way better than I can tell you. The type of dreams that they say. That's why I learned from my failures. Don't do the handouts or the favors. Told my brother,
Miami Dolphins.
left behind, I'll see it later. To keep it real, you don't need to wait up, lay it out on the line, ain't no looking back. Giving my all with no strings attached. Came from the bottom, rose through the cracks. Spotlight on you, behind you,
Pedersen. Ready.
I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. Now I get it go. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. Now I get it go.
Someone put me out cause I'm on fire. I can't give up about what they say.
Entering advanced settings screen. Offensive playbook option is set to LV John Gruden.
Can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave.
Damn Kane, you done kill Abel. Unbalanced land trying to keep the people stable. The way I feel, I might it all up. The way you feel, you might do it for the bug.
Edit you. Enter. Ready.
To be a rebel. After this, I might go and water down the devil. Listen to everything around me, I can't see. Picked a dozen roses and left them in Galilee rolling thunder. Don't hear my cry, don't let alibi splash you. I finally starting to realize, never give up and coincide. I can't watch TV, it's all a lot. Tired of trying, go ahead and fly. Everybody want a straight answer with media, keep us blind. A good heart is not hard to find. Why the people try to define infrastructure right? I don't got time, infrastructure right, I don't got time. I could into all to we're talking about you, about to protecting the sons and daughters from political manslaughter.
Someone put me out cause I'm on fire. I can't give a about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Tonight, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Green Bay Packers.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And we are underway from the Superdome. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. Now the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. From the shotgun to give to Jones. Limited running room as he'll get about 3 to the 21.
Jones, the ball carrier.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Ross Cochran. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing, but to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. Offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. A shotgun give to Fournette. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the Packers' 20-yard line.
Now Leonard Fournette. And going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And it'll be intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. That's caught. It's Robert Tonyan, the tight end. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 12.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. It's caught, Jones. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On 1st down, Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. And it's caught inside the 30. Yeah, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
29-yard line.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
2nd and 10.
To throw again. Rodgers. Got a man. It's Tonyan complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
At the Buccaneers' 10-yard line.
We're scoreless after 1.
First quarter with no score.
The Packers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. And Ndamukong Suh with a sack. We've seen that a ton since he entered the league in 2010. So on now for the Packers at their all-time leading scorer, Mason Crosby. Right hash, 37-yard attempt. And the 13-year man puts it through. And the Packers are off to a 3-0 lead. So still no touchdowns in the first half, but we do have some action on the scoreboard with the field goal.
So maybe now the mentality changes in this game because anytime you can get to the red zone, and if you don't come away with 6 points, you feel like it's a disappointment. In a game like this one, being able to kick field goals means you're right there, and then you're just looking for that big break to take you over the top.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
A big run by the big man Fournette. Give him 53 yards on the ground. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. They'll run with Fournette. Oh, he shifts past him. Evades the tackler, and now some space. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A 22-yard scamper. And the Bucs have taken the lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Take over 1st and 10. At their own 20.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal, and I'm sure that's how it felt to them, settling. They probably should have gotten in the end zone.
Yeah, not out-and-out joy, right? Because that's what you get when you put the ball in the end zone. But there are benefits to that type of a long drive. Your defense gets a chance to take a break, adjust a little bit, maybe get themselves ready to get back out on the field and play a little bit better. So they'll take the benefit even though they wanted the 6 points.
Maybe wore down the other defense. And now look at him go. Touchdown. Aaron Jones, 68 yards. And once again, the Packers, they're back out in front. They erased that deficit pretty quickly, did they not? A 2-play drive.
What do we call that? Short-lived?
Very.
Very short-lived. 2 plays later, they're in the end zone and back out in front. We always talk about drives, don't we? Does 2 plays count as a drive?
Not really, but that second play was so good. I don't care what we call it. It was enjoyable to watch. Crosby connects on the extra point, and the lead is now 10-7.
Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield.
The pitch, the ball's loose. And the Packers pick it up. And he'll be down at the 6-yard line. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S, ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
Brings up
back to the ground, this time with Jones. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of his first half of action. And Jones is not going to have the first down as they stop him short. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal.
Aaron Jones on the
and not only will he not get in, he's going to lose yardage. They stuff him back at the 4.
Partner, when you see a running play stop short like that, you just know that the defensive front, they won the battle of leverage and created a push back into the opposing backfield.
And for the offensive coordinator, whether you had 1 yard to go or 20 yards to go on 4th down, now you're probably saying, oh, maybe I should have passed it, right?
Yeah, hindsight is always 20/20.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. Brady gives this one off to Jones. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. Here we go on 4th down now with Brady. Open man has got it. It's complete. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. Better than a 30-yard gain as we wind down towards 30 seconds left in the quarter. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. To throw is Brady. Flushed out right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked up by Jair Alexander. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. That late in the clock, 2nd quarter, why not just run it a time or 2 and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may have forced them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
Looking deep for Adams. That's caught at the 25. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. He got 29 yards that time.
1st and 10 at the 20.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. This one complete to Tanyan underneath. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
2nd and 4 at the 19-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
Sideline and incomplete.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 36-yarder. The kick by Crosby is good. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So the difference is 6 points as we get set to resume action here in this 3rd quarter of play. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch.
He's got the lane, and there he goes. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Leonard Fournette, his second touchdown of the night. And the Bucs are just an extra point away from grabbing the lead now. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in them. And one play, 75 yards, end zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. Oh, good-looking return set up here. Running room at the 50. Look out. He's past the 30.
You thought you had it.
He will score.
Well, he made the right choice by result, but a little bit surprising because now with touchbacks coming back to the 25 instead of the 20, when guys fielded that deep in the end zone, I think most coaches want them to take a knee.
Yeah, it's resulted in more kneel downs. Not right there. Now Rodgers. And it is caught for the 2 points. So they go with the pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts, passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational. You have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball on a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. And he's got a man. It's the tight end Howard, complete.
To O.J. Howard. Brings up 3rd down.
They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Brady now on 1st down. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Brady. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And finally taken down at the 44-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Meanwhile, the throw by Brady knocked away, incomplete. Kevin King, the former Washington Husky, there defensively. Glad to be in the great city of New Orleans, rolling along here in the 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10. To throw again, Brady. It's caught by Mike Evans. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. those all-time great QBs slugging it out in a one-score game here in the second half. 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Brady. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Brady. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Rashawn Gary showing his strength and quickness there. A loss of 4.
3rd and long.
On 3rd and long, it's Brady. He finds his tight end, Howard. That's complete. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the 1st down at the 29. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. Brady to throw for it on 4th down. And he finds Howard complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Packers 21, Buccaneers 14.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Now Brady. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Ball resting on the 10-yard line. It's 2nd and 1. Fournette running out of the gun. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That leads us to a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw through 3 quarters. No reason to lighten up now. They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And an important one that is, as we are tied now early in this 4th quarter. One apiece. Teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And this carries into the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Down at the 30-yard line. 8 yards on the...
Again, it's Jones. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
The ball carrier.
The free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle?
He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Packers. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, 70 yards. And the Packers have moved out in front. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the fourth quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. Touchdown. Here's Crosby to kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And they'll begin by running the option. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
On the tackle.
Adrian Amos up to make the tackle. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Here's Brady to throw. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards there, a first down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Brady now on first down. And he was hit as he threw it there and forces it incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. This is Fournette, and this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Brady to throw. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
4th down and
1. They'll go for it. It's Brady. He's got Evans. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Back to throw, Brady. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. 2nd and 16 after the sack. He'll look to throw. It's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. Now Brady. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, look at that. A diving catch. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. One final try now for Brady. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And that is going to seal this victory as time runs out. Tonight, well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here coming down.
Entering online hub screen, you have 5 options. Quick match is selected.
Yeah, I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this.